The Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial has revealed many instances when Amber was straight up aggressive towards men. Let's find out who she's been pissed at in the past and why. Paul Bettany. Johnny Depp exposed some instances in which his ex-wife was rude to his friend Paul Bettany in the past. While speaking, Johnny explained the hatred Amber has for Paul when he said, "Ms. Heard despised Mr. Bettany mainly because we had become such close friends. And for her, he was a threat that would take me away from her. With regard to if Paul Bettany were getting the attention from me, that was a showstopper. It would cause all kinds of unpleasantries." Johnny made references to some instances where he and Amber were with Paul Bettany and his family and Amber was rude to Paul and talked over him while they were having a debate at the table over lunch. Johnny explained her actions as being rude when he said, "And then it started to get quite rude. She got mean and she got loud." However, Johnny insisted that Amber didn't stop at that. He said Kai, a son of Paul, who was 18 years old at the time, tried to speak about something relating to what he'd studied in school, but that Amber had shut him up disrespectfully. Johnny explained, saying he voiced his opinion and Ms. Heard demeaned that young man to the point of where he burst into tears and walked away. Johnny said later he called out Amber on her rude and insensitive behavior towards the Bettanys when he told her that her behavior was unacceptable and that she had no right to treat others like that. Johnny claimed that he told her, "You cannot always be right. You should try being wrong sometimes because you might learn something." Keedan Wyatt. Johnny Depp's sound technician, Keedan Wyatt, in his testimony in court, mentioned how pissed off Amber was at him when he tried talking to her on the plane. The sound technician told the court that the incident happened in 2014 while he was on a private jet flight to Los Angeles with the ex-couple. Keedan explained that the situation started when he noticed that Amber was being cold and dismissive of her husband Johnny, and he had been concerned that he had approached her to say, "You know he cares about you." Keedan mentioned that the situation had escalated quickly from there, because Amber yelled at him in response. Keedan described the uncomfortable experience by saying, "All of a sudden she snapped and started yelling at me. 'How dare you talk to me? Get away from me.' So I went back to my seat and minded my own business. She was abruptly loud. It was a quiet plane. All of a sudden it got very loud." Keedan must have been shocked to get such an abrupt reply from Amber and wondered what he could have said to get her so pissed. Travis McGivern. Another instance where Amber had been rude was shared by the security guard at the ex-couple's penthouse, Travis McGivern. Travis started his testimony by stating how Amber had continued to be in an argument with Johnny and wouldn't stop hurling insults at him. Travis said he usually tried not to listen in their arguments, but there were times when he couldn't help it as it got tense between the couple. Travis, who was reluctant to share with the court what Amber usually called or said to Johnny, said he was usually in the penthouse whenever he felt Johnny needed to get out of there. On one of those occasions, Travis said Amber was pissed at him when he tried to intervene by removing Depp as the argument between the two escalated. He mentioned that Amber didn't like his involvement, and she made that known to him by demeaning his career and being unnecessarily rude to him. While describing what went on, Travis said, "She basically demeaned my career choice, called me an effing yes man. Honestly, there were parts when she would say, 'How would you feel if someone was involved in your relationship?' Which, I sympathize with, but she definitely threw some shade on me in my chosen career." Travis continued to share his testimony on what really went down between the couple in the penthouse, after making his point about how Amber had been rude to him when she got pissed off by his interference. Johnny Depp. The ongoing trial has continued to demonstrate to the world that Amber was mostly rude to Johnny Depp because the ex-couple spent so much time together. One such moment is the time the couple spent together on a Bahamas trip. During testimony by Tara Roberts, Johnny's estate manager for his Caribbean home, she said that Amber had been particularly rude to Johnny during a trip to the Bahamas on the Christmas holiday. Tara said Amber used words like fat and washed up to describe Johnny. She also claimed that while Johnny screamed at Amber to go away, Amber wouldn't yield but went further to pull his hair and was unnecessarily aggressive towards him. In her statement, Tara said, "While I could not hear what caused the fight, Amber repeatedly berated him with increasing ferocity. She was insulting him, calling him names, and in the middle of this onslaught, I heard her specifically say, 'Your career is over. No one is going to hire you. You're washed up, fat, you will pass away a lonely man,' and also screaming things that were incomprehensible." Tara affirmed that Johnny maintained his composure even after Amber continued to be rude and even get physical with him. When Johnny corroborated Tara's statement by saying that name-calling is not cool, especially among adults, he said, "If there's a dialogue between two people, both people need to speak. But there was no way to fit a word in. It was sort of rapid-fire, endless parade of insults." Johnny likened the relationship he had with Amber to that which he had with his mother. In a situation where he wasn't allowed the right to have a voice no matter how rude the other person got, when he said, "You start to slowly realize you're in a relationship with your mother in a sense. And I know that sounds perverse and obtuse, but the fact is, some people search for weaknesses in people. Johnny figured Amber knew his weaknesses and decided to hurt him. Johnny also confessed how Amber had been pissed because he had ruined her daily routine. He stated that Amber is usually the one who removes his boot when he returns home, but there was one occasion when he decided to remove it himself because she was on the phone. While explaining, he said, "One night I came home and she was on the phone. I took my boots off. Suddenly, Miss Heard approached with a look on her face. She said, 'What did you just do? What did you do?' Johnny then said that he had gone ahead to reply to Amber that he had just taken his own boots off. But Amber didn't look pleased, and she told him, 'No, that's my job. You don't do that, I do that.' Johnny continued his statement by saying, 'Then she said, let me get you a glass of wine.' I did take pause, of course, the fact that she was visibly shaken or upset that I had broken her rules of routine. Johnny later realized from that moment on that Amber doesn't take it lightly when she's pissed. And the actor said that he started to notice more of Amber's reactions whenever she's angry. He said, 'Once you notice something like that, you start to notice other tidbits that come out.' Johnny said Amber had changed completely within a year since the boot incident happened. The members of the public would later know what Johnny meant by the statement as he continued to share his testimony. The actor claimed things literally got bad with Amber when she was pissed and threw bottles of vodka at him. Johnny described the painful experience when he said, 'She threw the bottle and it made contact and it shattered everywhere. I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt heat. I felt something were dripping down my hand. Then I looked down and realized the tip of my finger had been severed. And I was looking at my bones sticking out and blood was just pouring out.' Johnny, however, had gone ahead to protect her at the time and lied that he got his fingers caught up in a large accordion door because he didn't want to get her in trouble. Elon Musk. You might be surprised to find Elon Musk on this list because it's believed that he had a great relationship with Amber Heard when they were together. While it might look like that at the time, the recent revelations from the ongoing trial have made it possible for many people to get more insights into what happened in Elon Musk and Amber Heard's relationship in the past. Amber has admitted that she was just filling space when she was dating Elon Musk. This confession came off somewhat rude, though indirectly. It showed that Amber was never in love with Elon, but a distraction from the heartbreak she was experiencing after leaving her husband. In the testimony of the well-known talent agent who works with the creative arts agencies, Christian Carino claims he was in a close relationship with Amber and that they exchanged text messages. While their text messages were being read in court, Christian acted surprised in a text to Amber because Amber pretended to be upset about breaking up with Elon Musk, despite telling him she wasn't in love with Elon Musk in the first place. In response to that, a text from Amber reads, "I hate that yet again a man lets me fall on the spikes by myself, meaning they're mad at me for leaving them and put things like this out there." Christian replied to Amber, "You could avoid all of this if you stopped dating uber famous people. You can be with a big man who isn't famous." Amber took the text to the next level in her reply to Christian when she claimed she missed her ex-husband Johnny Depp and hated her single life. The text reads, "I don't know how or where to start. There's no way to begin. Finally, I am single, clear in my heart and mind. I just want him to know I love him and that I'm sorry." This is proof that Amber was never in love with a billionaire, who seemed to be heartbroken after they split. Knowing what we know now, Elon Musk would find it rude to have been led into a relationship under false pretense. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!